right, so today, right, I was wanting to touch on the topic of love, okay? How much, how did I put this? I think everybody, right, wants somebody, right? Everybody gets a little lonely. Everybody wants a someone, right? Well, let's just really quickly, okay, just to start us off, let's look into 1 Corinthians 13:4-7. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Okay, so just starting us off, okay? I'm going to be talking from, say, a bit of personal experience here because it's the best analogy, example, whatever you want to call it, that I'm going to be able to provide. And then, you know, if it gives you some insight, great. If not, well, sorry for you. Anyway, I'm all over the place, man. Okay, so first off, okay, we got to understand, okay, love, right? There's love and there's obsession, okay? Very different things, okay? It's very important that we understand this, okay? We got love and we got obsession, okay? So what is this? What is love? Okay, well, I think 1 Corinthians 13:4 puts it very well. It says, love is patient, okay? Patience, okay? What's the definition of patience? It's the capacity to accept or tolerate delay, trouble, or suffering without getting angry or upset, okay? Tolerate delay, trouble, and suffering without getting angry or upset. I don't know about you. I get angry and upset all the time about all kinds of stuff, okay? I'm a very, I don't want to say angry and upset person, but I guess that's true. I get upset and angry about stuff, okay? It just happens. I am, okay? So, that's not love, okay? So God, right, has given me in recent events, he's given me a great test. And he said, Jackson, okay, can you be patient? And I said, yeah, God, what am I? Okay, I'm an adult, okay? I can be patient. I'm not a kid. And he goes, okay. And then day one, I'm like, oh, this is not what I'm used to. This is another level of patience, okay? I didn't know it went this way, okay? No, I'm not good at being patient, okay? I do get upset. I don't know if I get angry, but I definitely get upset. Maybe not upset enough to act out on anything, but it's still there, right? I'm still upset. That's not love, right? That's obsession. You're obsessed over something, okay? You care about it, and you're white knuckling this concept, this bizarre concept that first of all, there's no way you understand it fully, okay? And number two, we don't have control over it. No one has control over that, okay? Love? No, you don't know crap, dude. Neither do I. I'm figuring this out, okay? Oh, so that's obsession, okay? You're obsessed over it. That's that's not love, okay? So, we're gonna look at this, okay? Love, it's patient. Patience. So how do we grow our patience, right? Well, okay, 1 James, okay? We're gonna go 2-8, okay? This is chapter 1, verses 2-8. Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds. Because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. If any of you lacks wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to you. But when you ask, you must believe and not doubt, because the one who doubts is like a wave of the sea, blown and tossed by the wind. That person should not expect to receive anything from the Lord. Such a person is double-minded and unstable in all they do. Jesus is calling us hypocrites, okay? We're hypocrites. What? What? Yeah, you're a hypocrite. I am too, okay? What's being a hypocrite, okay? For lack of a better example, say I'm out here, right? I hate the Black Plague. I don't like killing all these kids. I hate the Black Plague killing kids. And then I grab a big old handful of Black Plague and kill a kid with it. What? That's hypocritical. You just said one thing and did the opposite. Romans 7, okay? What I want to do, I don't do. What I don't want to do, I do. Who will save me from this body of death? Thanks be to God, okay? Jesus fixes that for us. Thank you, okay? You can't do it by yourself. Anyway, okay. I think that puts it into perspective. So how are we going to get out of this obsessive behavior, okay? We give it to God. Now, that sounds, it's way easier said than done. Way easier said than done. But, okay, I'm going to break it down for you. Okay. So, love is not robotic, okay? And that goes for every form of love. It's a mutual thing. You can feel and act and say and whatever as strongly and as much as you want. But it's not love if the other person does not correspond. No, that is you being obsessed. It's in your head. No, that's not love, okay? It's right here in verse 5, okay? It does not dishonor others. Okay, it's a big one. No lust. We're not seeking relationships for lust, okay? Because that's not love, that's lust, it's adultery, okay? That is not a relationship, and it is not self-seeking, okay? What is obsession? Okay, it's this guy going, I want, and then nothing happening over here. Is that self-seeking? Is this guy going, I want? Yes. Spoiler. That's exactly what's happening, okay? That's obsession. So you can't be obsessed. And with these things, okay, you have to be patient, okay? How are we patient? We give it to God, okay? You go, God, I know, right? You got everything set out for me. He's got everything figured out a bajillion years ago. He's got my best intentions in mind. And he's going to figure out something probably a bajillion times better than whatever I have planned, okay? I'm dumb. I don't know what I'm doing. So give it to the literal God, okay? The guy who created everything. Handle it, okay? It's hard to do because you care so much, right? Obviously, if you're white knuckling this, whatever it may be, relationship, love, you care. But as much as this guy cares, doesn't matter, right? So you have to take kind of a laid back approach. I'm not saying be nonchalant, because that's so lame, but it's kind of a balancing act. You have to take a kind of laid back approach. You say, God, you got it. I'm gonna leave it with you. And then you kind of go from there. That's just how that's gonna work out. Probably could have phrased that better. Probably could have gone into detail with that better. I'm tired. And again, I've already gone over this. Like, this is my 3rd or 4th recording. If you're struggling with something, whether that be physical, spiritual, financial, whatever it is, I really hope that you get through it, that God helps you get through it. And with that, I hope you have a good day. God bless. If you want to ask for prayer, you need help talking, my email is in the description. The comment section's open, okay? Email is easy because it's private and whatever. Comment section's open. I'll respond either or. Have a good day.